The writer-artist team of Siegel and Schuster broke into comics with Major Malcolm Wheeler Nicholson's landmark New Fun Comics title, debuting with the musketeer swashbuckler Henry Duval and the supernatural crime fighter strip Dr. Occult in issue number 6. New Fun Comics number 6, dated October 1935, featured Oswald the Rabbit returning in a story written and drawn by John Lindermeyer. This historic issue featured the first published works of Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster in their story Dr. Occult, which featured the new characters Dr. Occult, Lois Amster, Sander Amster, Rose Psychic, and the Vampire. And the story basically was Dr. Occult and his partner Rose attempt to stop a vampire from attacking the Amsters. This one-page story was an adventure, fantasy, supernatural story, and would show the way that DC would start to move forward. The issue also gave us another Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster story. This time it was a Henry Duval one-page story, and featured his first appearance in a DC comic. And the storyline was Henry Duval saves the king from a band of highwaymen. This would be the start of the booming business that would land up into DC and eventually get Superman published and change the face of comic history. New Fun Comics number 6 also features a one-page story of Little Linda, written and drawn by Vincent Sullivan. Vincent Sullivan also gives us a one-page Spike Spaulding adventure story, and Vincent Sullivan also gives us a one-page humor story called Charlie Fitch, which he wrote and drew. Ken Fitch wrote several text pieces for New Fun Comics, as well as writing the science fiction strips in the title of Don Drake and 2023 Super Police. He was a prolific contributor to many Golden Age companies, ranging from Chesler and Centaur to Fawcett and Hollyoak. Burt Whitman contributed Judge Perkins under the name Burt. He had a small comic shop in the early 1940s, which produced Whirlwind Comics, Crash Comics, and early issues of Green Hornet Comics. Whitney Ellsworth contributed Little Linda, starting with the second issue. He became a key editor for the early DC titles. Leo O'Melia took over the art chores as of issue number 4 on Barry O'Neill, which was an adventure strip set in the Far East. His towering draftsmanship made the strip a standout. Although overshadowed by the famous Superman, his early Action Comics covers are highly sought after and some of the most valuable and historically important comics ever made. Henry Kiefer drew Wing Brady. Kiefer produced material for many Golden Age companies through his association with the Chesler Shop and Iger Shop. He drew many esoteric features such as Dr. Nereid for Green Giant Comics, Liberty Lads for Champion Comics, and mainstream stories for Classics Illustrated. Jack Warren, who drew the humorous Western strip Local Luke, continued in this vein by drawing a variety of humor and humorous Western strips for novelty publications, Hillman, and others.
Heritage Auctions is the world's largest collectibles auctioneer, with 40 collectible categories and nearly 1 million online bidder members. Whether you're an experienced collector hunting for that elusive item, or a novice considering the sale of a valuable family heirloom, put the expertise and market strength of Heritage Auctions to work for you. Visit us today at ha.com to find out for yourself why Heritage Auctions is the world's largest collectibles auctioneer.